by Harindranath Chattopadhyay. Poems from the Divine Vagabond. Exemption. Beloved, having tasted the bitter cup of earth, I come to thee, a lover of heaven, and discover that naught was ever wasted that I had done since birth. So fully having tasted the bitter cup of earth, the magic cup of pleasure, pain flooded to the brim. For years I drained cup after strange cup of tears and laughter, and now I come to measure the golden wine of him who drank the cup of pleasure, pain flooded to the brim. Through anguish and disaster arrives this lonely soul. Along the way I scattered my life, which hardly mattered. But now I am a master of happy self-control. Through anguish and disaster arrives my lonely soul. How often torn and tortured, yea, at the very root, my life, which growing duller, each day was losing color. But now it is an orchard of ripe and silent fruit, the life which once was tortured and wounded at the root. Only thy love could pardon old ways that might have placed my soul beyond redemption without its great exemption. Behold, a budded garden where once there was a waste. Only thy love could pardon, thy love so wondrous chaste. The past has been a very desert of suffering, where all was dull and dreary, and all was bare and weary. But now I am as merry as any bird in spring. The past had been a very desert of suffering. Yet was I no exception to life, nor something strange, since dark is mortal living, until thy great forgiving and thy divine reception works the miraculous change. Lo, I was no exception to life, nor something strange. For life is full of rancor, falsehood, and greed, and guile, while it is lived without thee, where mortals mock and flout thee. Yea, and a poison canker dwells in each human smile. For life is full of rancor, and bitterness, and guile. In what a subtle manner the devil sets the snare, to draw and to inveigle the soul's time-shadowed eagle, making each life a banner for hostile powers to bear. In what a subtle manner the devil sets his snare. With what a gaudy glamour time in the world goes by. How sorrowfully hollow the life which mortals follow, in love with clash and clamor, in love with moan and cry, with what a gaudy glamour. Time in the world goes by. The soul goes wildly reeling, how like a drunken thing, how like a bird forgetting that days are swiftly setting, wounded, yet scarcely feeling the wound upon its wing. The soul goes wildly reeling, how like a drunken thing. We choose the dark, exulting in colored dreams of dust, when once thy love hath won us, and calmly re-begun us. Say, is it not insulting to thee and to thy trust, this treacherous exulting in colored dreams of dust? Lo, thou hast opened thy portal of splendors crystalline, and he who fain would enter must dwell at the heart's center, and who would grow immortal must be entirely thine. Lo, thou hast opened the portal of splendors crystalline. On earth the shadows revel, thy glory shines above. Who wants the light must surely hold on to it securely. One cannot serve the devil and yet demand thy love. On earth the shadows revel, thy glory shines above. When once the word is spoken, and once the vow is made, it must be kept and treasured, and by a lifetime measured. For once that vow is broken, thy promise is delayed, and once the word is spoken, thy laws must be obeyed. Beloved, I have taken an oath to be thine own. O let me be one living expression of thy giving. Within me rouse and waken thy melodies alone. Beloved, I have taken an oath to be thine own. Nay, I will never hurt thee, nor thy sweet light resist. Upon thy guidance leaning, my life assumes a meaning. Ah, love, should I desert thee, I could no more exist. Nay, I will never hurt thee, nor thy sweet light resist.